YouTube. Today is going to be a fast but very straight to the point video on winterizing your Genesis for the winter. Sorry. For those who don't know, I am not going to be removing the battery, but I will show you everything that you need to do to winterize your vehicle if you do remove the battery. So let's get started. First things first, that's a keyhole on the trunk. What you do for that is take your key apart, which I know you all have, because once you disconnect the battery, you will have no power going to the vehicle. So on your keys, just like this little silver button right there pops out. So you pull that out and it reveals the metal key. Goes in right there, like so. To unlock your trunk. Now that we got that out of the way, let me show you how to disconnect your battery and get everything in place. This particular piece right here, mine has a cover on it, two-way cover, but pull this up like this, lash it up to there to hold everything into place. And now you have access to your battery. You will need a 10mm and a 12mm, preferably socket. But if yours has this nice little toolkit that came with the car, mine came with the car brand new, so depends on where you're at now with your situation. Get a 10mm on one side and a 12mm. So worst case, if you don't have any hand tools, you can always use this if it's in the vehicle. So first off, what you want to do, disconnect the negative terminal. Take that off. Then on the positive side, take that cover off like so. Inside, you also have another 10mm that you must take off to remove the battery terminal. Now, this is where it gets confusing for a lot of people. This has to come off. This 10mm right here where my fingers are pointing at. Yes, those two fingers are pointing at it. That sucker right there has to come off in order to move this freely, because that's what we want, to move it freely. Also too, your vent hose right here, that has to come off. Now, right here, this little mounting bracket, that's what holds the battery in place. Take that off with a 12mm. Once that comes off, you can pull the battery out by the handles like so. Pull it straight up. I will not be demonstrating on how to remove the battery because I just had surgery on my shoulder, in case a lot of you are not aware of that. So that's why I haven't been posting videos lately, but that'll be in another video. So this is more of an informative video on how to remove the battery or winterize it for the winter, whichever one it works for. I hope that it makes sense. And once you do those three bolts, those three major bolts up top, you got two right there, that one in the back, and this one right here for the terminal right there, and you got a negative terminal. Take the negative terminal off first. Please take the negative off first. And you have the hold down bolts. So you got a total of 4 bolts. I'm sorry. You have a total of 4 bolts. Once you remove that and remove that cover, you have access to everything. Yeah, that was on purpose. But this is a one-take video for the purpose of helping another fellow enthusiast to get his car squared away. So, as always, like, share, subscribe, and thank you. Also, as a humble add-on or bonus, if you don't have a key to access your trunk after the battery has been disconnected, look up here. There's a safety release, as if you're trapped in the trunk. So the way that you get access to that point is simply like this. this little door drops down in the back. It gives you straight access to the back of the seat from the inside of the car. To open it from that point, what you would do is get a long stiff rod and just push that thing over to the side and it should open it. So, like, share, subscribe.